see. Who is the new Bawumia for 2028? Response to the saying.
But me say o point na kakra.
Me say move on to ya mo canvass for membership and vote near the come 26 31st January no. No be bisa say okay 2024 anye ye. Amamo. Now who is the new Bawumia? This time around no obetumi Ghana more votes for the MPP are winning power.
I think the election be different.
Okay.
Election be different. Election be dynamics is strong. And at every point in time be or mine also how a strong. Your money how no so neche candinia ye be here no na yedina yejuma. And it's not about say dipano esesa and I say the buying besesa. Obi and the buying sesa no you cannot even trust him. What it is about and say Dr. Mahamudu Bawumia agenda and the plans, the strategies of winning in our are so grounded. The Ghana agenda no is so grounded. The plans he has no are so grounded. It is one that is so relevant for the future of this country. Offer Dr. Mahamudu Bawumia manifesto now you can clearly tell say a lot of the issues any FN saying strategies are outlining woman Niyama that is meant for positioning Ghana as close as possible to the first world country. And these things are things that every Ghanaian voter believes still no a bit here no or if anything you can't come as a country. And that so stand by these things. It's so stand by this agenda. It's so stand by the fact that we need to move Ghana as close as possible to the first world countries as we have. Now, what do we have to do? Those are the things that Dr. Mahamudu Bawumia will continue to outline going into the 2028 election. But for the new patriotic party, they are a critical and they say any bang and obetumi edi enim na enim year no yetumi di 2028 elections and also enkunim. And that is where Dr. Mahamudu Bawumia comes in. Dr. Mahamudu Bawumia in our party is the most experienced politician in our party actively playing politics today. But na me choose words ni ye pa. Dr. Mahamudu Bawumia is the most experienced active politician in Ghana. Say your party in our party today. Say your party your pepenim bakwa or that's your politics the danger and that's why you're active in the front liner or your experience by Dr. Mahamudu Bawumia. Experience is not about the number of years. Experience is about how much you have done. Say, Obabedi Ekuoye Nimnawaye, the number 2 frontliner in this party for over 16 years is a big deal. While your running mates are running elections, about 4 elections, you're running 2008, and you're running 2012, and you're called 2016, and you're called 2020, and after the 2024, no, on one Kasankasa this time, no, one call as running mate, on one call as presidential candidate. I don't think there is anybody in our party today, you're active in politics, or what's our experience, as in Dr. Mahamudu Bawumia, and that is great experience that you need to enhance your chances of becoming president. The second most important thing is to say, elections brand identification. Brand identification. We are talking about image identification, name identification. Why no way a party mu ene Ghana have a bia toko bia be wura mu bia no and we hear so be describe no obia be hu no akolao penio abrantio. They can point Dr. Mahamudu Bawumia's image to you and even spell and write his name to you. A critical factor when it comes to elections. Very, very important factor when it comes to elections. It's our election to 2028. Now we need prepare and tell what you would need is a candidate or what's our personality, no? A candidate won't brain what tone, I'm a nipanehuno. The third thing in all of this, and I said, Dr. Mahamudu Bawumia, in all these years, have managed to sell what his vision is to the people of this country. And they, Ubisa Akolakra, Ewo Kwan said, Dr. Mahamudu Bawumia Pano, The empire not your woman Ghana. People can mention one or two things that Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia represented. Why? Because over the period, the country has spent a lot of time debating, discussing, and having conversation around what Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia represents. And see, when Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia decides to sell himself and he's selling this vision, it's very, very easy, very, very, very easy for the party to put these things across, because that is what he represents, and that's what he's been selling to the people of this country for a while now. Ebium, you agree, say, on my way, leader, obey leader party, their persona, the character, then the personality, and when you have voters by Ghana, your first man very, very friend saying important, critical mind, because of our values. Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia is widely known as a very humble, sincere politician in this country. The level of humility, the level of respect for all manner of people is not in question. For all these years that Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia, Ababaye mainstream politics, we are yet to have a single death at the Bakwa Waya. You bet me, I can say, we the AC 1 year, Debbie. In fact, Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia is one of the few politicians. You did filtering on one entire as for civil society organizations. I am for Obia Bekacho say, oh, Bawumia do bet me aka bibi etiano. But say niyama bone and I say a chimbidie untime fantareno. High level of credibility, high level of integrity. He is never, ever for once even been accused of corruption. Never, ever for once even been accused of corruption. These are things that we hear the Ghanaian voter. And if you have a person that is very experienced, a person that is widely known and identified across the country, a person whose message will be an insum, the miswadin hungan and ibia, Benokase, Ebetimiaka, Obia, Jitubusen, and Hotse, Nibi Hotse, Nibia Hotse, or Sadi Pana. Now, crucial elections in 2028. Now, we tell you, opponents, only option be just or the Pafo Cra, Fain, or also Babeton, or wherever they are. Now, Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia remains the fastest path to victory in 2028, without doubt.
Nana, say ya pa, say the ye biamo be a campaign. Anamontuno is saying. Mobile lunch mo dear and now more trainer my delegate conference congress no akwa.
Oh, says you see at the date in Yaba. Yes, we are Boaboy home. Is that a metache or no? Dr. Bawumia before 𝒂𝒄𝒍𝒆 now are planning programming on from beginning to end. And see in due course, Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia would quickly step out and then the plans and the processes are registration. So, but you can be rest assured, say, 𝒂𝒄𝒍𝒆. So far, no, the GD say most of the call for the person run and be braina. I do my no much that, but on one years to do that, but it won't be long. 𝒂𝒄𝒍𝒆.
Na, and also I know one was say, one cast also of fucking 𝒂𝒄𝒍𝒆 senior be pay 270 something former MMNDCs. One so ban a catch to pledge their support.
Oh, the former MMDCs, Yanko pledges support. MMDCs, were invited by Honorable Ken for a meeting. Also, Mr. Former MC. And the invitation also be by me. But Yanko Hosea Kwako pledged. Nobody in the meeting went to pledge. It was a meeting for him to campaign to us and tell us why it should be him as a presidential candidate. And that was it. There is nobody on record having committed, anything in that meeting. As I speak to you, a friend is saying, Honorable Brana Champo, why you know Sukakosia, because I'm not saying invited, a friend is saying, former MMDCs. Say, a corner be Bisa Koswa, fine. But if Bisa Koswa, then it remains a meeting of invitation for him to tell us what he represents and why it should be him. And I can assure you, say, right after that meeting, and so Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia, MMDC is also Ebeshia. And not there, that's what happened on that course.
Mamina was similar.
Mesem da se senior.
That's pa. Yera Dennis Miracle Abwaje. Any aid Edima Dr. Alaji Mahmoud Bomia. Me pa cho end point over the Dr. Dubuatini.